So I'm reading this book called Mindset by Carol Dweck. Fantastic book, highly recommended. I mean, either you want to learn more about parenting, business, school, relationships. Generally, it's a great book to help you transition from that fixed mindset that a lot of us have in certain areas of our life into the growth mindset. But this part that really, I read it the other night and it just really struck with me. And it's called basically, it's a framework called cognitive therapy, right? So what it does is it's really about helping you overcome some of those self-negative judgment that you have. A lot of times what happens in life is, let's say you don't get what you want, right? You know, you might maybe not do a good job on an exam day. You might not get something done the way you wanted it done, and it's just like as soon as that happens, it's just automatically so easier for you to just say, you know what, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I'm not smart enough, maybe this is just me, and that doesn't get you anywhere, right? So it's a cycle that is hard to get out of, but she has a super simple two-step framework that will help you get out of it. So I'd like to share that with you. Basically, here's how it works. Step number one is that as soon as something like that happens, you want to come up with a list of evidence for, but also evidence against that claim, right? Because sure, you might have reasons for like saying that, yeah, you know what, here's my evidence why it didn't work, because I got the results of the exam. Sure, but what are the evidence against it? You know, have you ever done an exam in your life back in the time, 5 years ago or in a recent history, and you did a good job at it? You know, like, because that's the evidence against it. You know, was there another time when you were able to do that thing actually and you excel at it? Then that's an evidence against it. So once you have a list of those and you can see the evidence for, but also the evidence against, then hopefully you'll be able to see that, you know what, maybe it was just that day, maybe it was just some other reason. Which brings me to the step number 2 of the framework, which is all about finding those extra reasons, right? Because it's like, sure, you might be feeling like you're just one of the reasons why something happened, but a lot of times it could be multiple other reasons for the outcome that you're getting that you're not happy about. So step number 2 is all about creating a list of what are some other possible reasons for getting that kind of result. So was it something that happened the day before the exam? Was it something happened on that day? Was it the environment you were in? Was it the people around you? Like, were there any other external reasons that might have contributed to the results that you got? So by just having that also practice and looking at that list, then hopefully you'll be able to see that, you know what, maybe it wasn't just you and there were other reasons involved, and that can help you kind of like get yourself out of that negative cycle. So I hope this is useful and you can use it. I love it. Great book again, like I said, but this one was like something that I know a lot of us out there, things happen to us. We don't really get sometimes what we want, and then we just start blaming ourselves and think that we're not good enough or we're not smart enough. And I thought this super simple two-step framework can help you get yourself out of that situation. So remember, first of all, just find evidence for and evidence against that claim that you're making about your own self and that type of judgment. And step number 2, creating a list of multiple other reasons that might have contributed to the outcome that you got. And once you learn how to apply this framework, like really every time that happens, every time you find yourself judging yourself in a negative way, you want to refer back to it and then look at the list that you're making, and then start realizing that, you know what, maybe it wasn't just you, and it could be some other reasons, or it could be some other things that you've done in the past that you were able to do it. So then maybe it was just that day or that environment or whatever that reason might be for you. So I hope you find this video useful, and I'll be sure to share another tip with you tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if this is a type of content you enjoy watching. I'll be shooting these daily videos, and I'll be covering everything from science and technology to business to launching a product to living a purposeful life and being a parent, like I said before. So I hope you're gonna have a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.